Fighting types. One of the most iconic types in Pokemon. Usually they are very great because it is strong against many types, but yeah. In today's video we will be talking about my top 10 strongest fighting type moves. These are the 10 fighting type moves which in my opinion are the strongest. However, I am not a competitive player, so if you are, your ranking probably differs. I'm also basing a lot of the numbers on the most recent version of these moves, so keep that in mind for balancing. I have adjusted a few of the moves over time. Starting off at number 10 we have Dynamic Punch. Definitely the weakest move on the list, it only has a 50% accuracy, but it has 100 power and it always confuses the opponent. And confusion is just a tilting mechanic. If I was a competitive player, I would use this move, as if my opponent loses, then I know 100% it is due to me getting lucky and them getting unlucky. I think winning off pure luck is funny. Dynamic Punch is a great way to gain some undeserved wins. And Confusion's mechanic is very tilting, so... Dynamic Punch is mostly a funny move. My number 9 is Cross Chop. It has 100 power, 80% accuracy, which isn't the highest, you'll definitely be missing sometimes. But it also has increased crit chance. Hey kids, do you like gambling? This is honestly just the Jesus take the wheel of fighting type moves. Usually if you have a better move you'll be using it, but if you don't, hey, or if you're in a pinch, this becomes a very strong move. My number 8 is Bulk Up. It increases your attack and defense by 1 stage. Look, I mostly play single player, so buffs are irrelevant for me. Usually the way to go in Pokemon games is just get your Pokemon to the point where you can one-shot your opponents. Now you don't need buffs. But, you know, this adds up, it enhances a lot of the other moves on this list, so I had to at least give it a placement. But yeah, expect these kind of buff up moves to, well, be low on my list unless they also do something else. My number 7 is Mach Punch. It's an always go first type of move with 40 base power, which just means you finish opponents off. And it works with buffs like Bulk Up. It's just very nice. Sometimes you just see your opponent's Pokemon being low, and they can just Mach Punch. And if they tag out, you get some guaranteed damage in. It can still crit. With Bulk Up it can be enough to finish some Pokemon. Exploiting weaknesses can be enough to finish some Pokemon. It's just really good at finishing Pokemon. My number 6 is High Jump Kick. It's just one of my favorite moves. I like Hitmonlee. It has 130 damage nowadays, it used to have less, but now it has 130. With 90% accuracy, which, while not the greatest, that's still high accuracy. Just don't ask what happens if you don't hit, just always hit. 99% of gamblers stop right before winning, just keep hitting them, you won't miss with High Jump Kick. Don't even worry about it, nothing can go wrong, just High Jump Kick your way through. What could ever go wrong? Yeah. My number 5 is Brick Break. It's honestly the most basic fighting type move out there. It's a safe, basically guaranteed 75 damage. And situationally it also removes some barriers. So it's a nice consistent move that has some additional benefits. And that makes it rank 5, because it's just solid, it's reliable. Yeah. My number 4 is Drain Punch. Nowadays it matches Brick Break in power, but it also heals you. And that just makes it a better Brick Break. It's a Brick Break that's less situational, with the heal included, and that's just nice. My number 3 is Aura Sphere. It's 80 damage on a guaranteed hit. Nice in the case I spam something like Scent Attack, or comparable annoying moves that increases their avoidability. This move just says, nope, take this 80 guaranteed damage. Sometimes simplicity is key, and this is a great case of it. My number 2 is Sacred Sword. It's a 90 damage move with 100% accuracy. Yeah, that's it. No negatives. 90 damage, always accurate, boom. If your Pokemon can learn to use this. It's that good. I believe it's mostly lagged to some legendaries. In fact, I'm pretty sure only legendaries get this. If I'm not mistaken, the Unova legendaries, but I might be mixing generations up. And then afterwards a few others got it, but yeah. If your Pokemon has access to Sacred Sword, you probably want to use Sacred Sword. Many Pokemon wish they could get this, because compared to Brick Break, it's 15 more damage, for free. Yeah, that's a trade offer I want. And my number 1 is Close Combat. It has 120 power and it's 100% accurate. Yeah, wow. I just talked about Sacred Sword and this gets 30 damage more. Surely it has a drawback, right? Yeah, it lowers your defense and special defense. The solution is simple. Just go first and kill your opponent. It's that simple. Kill them in one shot. Your reduction in defense and special defense does better if you do not have an opponent. 5-head. I seriously think close combat is just ridiculously strong. This can just insta-kill a lot of Pokemon, especially after bulking up. And if your opponent can't outspeed you, well, the downside doesn't matter. So yeah, that's my top 10 strongest fighting type moves. I actually did research for this one, so I don't think I missed any. But then again, I'm not a competitive player, I'm more of a PvE, I play the campaign, story kind of player, so maybe I have a different opinion than you because of that. If I do, let me know down in the comments. What's your favorite fighting type move? Let me know down in the comments, not the strongest, your favorite. Tell me, I'm always interested in hearing your stories. With that said, I hope you all have a beautiful day. Goodbye.